नमस्कार, मैं कुंदन वर्मा उज्ज्वल एजुकेशन पॉइंट की ओर से आपका हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूँ। अगर आप हमारे चैनल पर नए हैं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और वीडियो को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लाइक और शेयर करें। हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, टुडे आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट द सेकंड चैप्टर यूनिट्स एंड मेजरमेंट ऑफ क्लास 11th फिजिक्स. So before we discuss the units and measurements, we have to familiar with the topic physical quantity, because without the knowledge of physical quantity we can't proceed to units and measurements techniques. So the first topic is physical quantity. So physical quantities are the quantities which describe the laws of physics. The laws of physics यानी कि ऐसी क्वांटिटीज जिनकी हेल्प से हम लॉज ऑफ फिजिक्स को डिस्क्राइब कर सकते हैं उन्हें हम फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज कहते हैं. सो द क्वांटिटीज बाय मीन्स ऑफ विच वी डिस्क्राइब the laws of physics are known as physical quantities. सो किसी भी फिजिकल क्वांटिटी को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए हमें दो चीज़ों की ज़रूरत होती है. फर्स्ट, न्यूमेरिक वैल्यू ऑफ दैट फिजिकल क्वांटिटी, एंड सेकेंड, यूनिट ऑफ दैट क्वांटिटी. व्हाट इज़ द यूनिट ऑफ दैट क्वांटिटी? सपोज अगर हम कहें कि द साइज ऑफ द लेंथ ऑफ दिस टेबल इज 10 मीटर. सो हियर लेंथ इज अ फिजिकल क्वांटिटी. 10 is numerical value and meter is unit. Meter is unit. So a physical quantity can be described in terms of numerical value and unit. So physical quantity can be described in terms of numerical value and unit. Numerical value and unit. One type of numerical value and unit, that means one type of physical quantity can be represented in other type of physical quantity also, or one physical quantity may be represented in two types of systems. So a physical quantity can be described in terms of numerical value and unit. So to represent a physical quantity, suppose n is numerical value and u is unit. So it can be changed from one measuring system to another measuring system also. Suppose in one measuring system it is n1 u1, that will be equal to n2 u2 in another measuring system, where n is the numerical value, and u is unit. So one type of physical quantity can be represented in two types of systems. चलिए अगर हम एक एग्जांपल ले लें, the length of rod is 20 meter. So what do you understand by this statement? Here physical quantity is length, 20 is numerical value and meter is unit. So in this statement the physical quantity is length, the physical quantity is length and numerical value is 20 and unit is meter. What is the sense of this? The rod is, of the length of rod is 20 meter. Actually here it's some definite length which is 1 meter, which is 1 meter, and it is coming 20 times. 20 times. So a small unit 1 meter is coming 20 times. Therefore that's why we are saying that the length of rod is 20 meter. That's why we are saying that the length of rod is 20 meter. So the next thing you have to understand is some fundamental quantities and fundamental units. Fundamental quantities and fundamental units. So fundamental means the most basic things. The most basic things are called fundamental. So those physical quantities whose units are completely independent from other. मतलब ऐसी फंडामेंटल क्वांटिटीज या ऐसी फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज जिनकी यूनिट्स किसी अन्य यूनिट्स पे डिपेंड ना करें, वो कम्प्लीटली इंडिपेंडेंट हों और उन्हें किसी अदर यूनिट के या किसी अदर पैरामीटर के हेल्प से न डिफाइन किया गया हो. मीन्स वो कम्प्लीटली इंडिपेंडेंट हैं और सेल्फ डिफाइंड हैं. ऐसे क्वांटिटीज़ को, ऐसे फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज़ को हम कहेंगे फंडामेंटल क्वांटिटीज. सो दोज फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज whose units are completely independent from other, whose units are completely independent from other and can't be converted into other unit and cannot be converted into other unit are called fundamental unit. Are called fundamental quantities. Fundamental quantities, and the corresponding units are called fundamental quantities. Fundamental means most basic quantities. Most basic quantities. So now we will discuss some systems of measurements. Before the starting of 1960s, there were so many measurement criteria are available, and so many measurement criteria are followed by the different scientific different scientific systems. So there was a problem which scientific system was reported at international level and which is most accepted. Suppose there are one system which AMKS system. So now we are discussing some measuring systems before 1960s. These systems are also in use till date. So measuring systems, one kind of system was AMKS system. In such type of system, the AMKS stands for meter kilogram second system. Meter kilogram second system. In such type of measurement, the unit of length was meter and unit of mass was kilogram, unit of time was second. That's why it was called as meter kilogram second system. Another type of system which was famous during that time was CGS system. This is nothing but centimeter, gram, second system. So the length was measured in CGS system as centimeter, mass was measured in gram, and time was measured in second. So another kind of system was FPS system. So it was foot, pound, second system. Foot, pound, second system. F means foot, P pound as second. So foot, pound, second system. Foot was the unit of length in this system. Pound is the unit of mass in this system. And second was the unit of time in this system. So many scientific communities are using different kind of system, and it was a biggest issue of that time. So many systems are available. Even in India, the length was measured in mile or in kilometer, sometimes in. So it was not a good deal. So in 1916, internationally accepted system was brought out, and that system was SI system. That system was SI system. So this SI system is actually the abbreviation of System of International Units. System of International Units. And now this system was internationally accepted, and it was reported in various research papers. So this system, SI system, was internationally accepted system, and most of the cases when we have to report our scientific results, we must have to use the international system or SI system. So SI system comes in view in 1960. In 1960. So now we will read some fundamental quantities and its units in SI system. So now we will discuss some fundamental quantities and units. Units in SI system. So the first fundamental quantity is length. First fundamental quantity is length. Its unit is meter. Its unit is meter and symbol is small m. Second fundamental quantity, mass. Its unit is kilogram and symbol is capital K small g, kg. Third, time. Its unit is second and represented by small s. Next one is electric current. Its unit is ampere. Since ampere is the name of scientist, so it will be denoted with the first capital letter. A must be capital. Ampere and denoted by capital A. You cannot write it as small a. It must be capital A. In time, the unit is second, but it can be represented by small s. And usually we represent it by small s. But in electric current, ampere, and it must be denoted by capital A. So any quantity which is any unit which is under the name of any scientist, its unit must be capital letter. So now the next quantity is thermodynamic temperature. Its unit is Kelvin. Also Kelvin was a scientist, so its symbol is capital K. Next, amount of substance. Its unit is mole and denoted as MOL, mole. Luminous intensity. Its unit is candela, denoted by CD. So these are the some basic fundamental quantities and their units in SI system. So these quantities are length, mass, time, electric current, thermodynamic temperature, amount of substance, and luminous intensity. These basic quantities doesn't depend on any other kind of quantities. So that's why they are called as fundamental in nature. That's why they are called as fundamental in nature. And you have to remember this table. You must have to remember what is the unit of fundamental quantities and what are their symbols. So this table is important and you have to learn this table. You have to take care that which quantity symbol is starting from small letter and which quantity symbol is starting from capital letter. So this is also a matter to remember. So in fundamental quantities there are some supplementary quantities also, and those supplementary units are plane angle and solid angle. Plane angle and solid angle. I am discussing it here. Plane angle, its unit is radian and denoted by RAD. And solid angle, its unit is steradian and it's denoted by SR. So these two are called as supplementary units. Supplementary units. These supplementary units are also fundamental quantities, and in the next class we will discuss some derived units which are actually depends on fundamental units or fundamental quantities. So in the next class we will discuss on derived units and derived quantities. So it was an introductory lecture on units and measurement, and in the next class I will discuss some more topics related to this chapter. Thank you. अगर आपको हमारा वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो लाइक और शेयर करें। साथ ही साथ वीडियो के नीचे दिए गए लिंक पर जाकर चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन प्रेस करें, जिससे आपको हमारे नए वीडियो के बारे में नोटिफिकेशन मिलती है। अपने प्रॉब्लम्स और सजेशंस कमेंट बॉक्स में लिखें। प्लीज वीडियो देखें।